Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Avernus. We are exploring the city of Elturel. Oh, it shows upcoming event on my channel. That's cool. I'm putting it on the TV so I can tell it when it gets screwed up. When, not if. So, okay, when we last left our adventurers, they were just approaching the High Hall. This is the government headquarters and the religious headquarters. They're kind of one and the same here in the city. And there's still part of the city kind of like shaded off to the west. But I'm actually just going to give you guys a map soon enough, but not now because you're going into the High Hall. But in the book, it actually says to give you the map when you enter Elturel, but that seems kind of stupid to just give you the entire map. Because like, how would you have a map of this city? So, anyway. I thought that was fun. So I've been using this red line to track your progress. And here you are approaching the High Hall. And you're, I think, like, let's say about 100 feet away. And you looked up ahead, and the last thing you saw was two very devilish looking doggos pacing around the entrance to the cathedral. And if everyone will go to the map that says High Hall Cathedral. And the camera should already be zoomed in on the party. I think that's everyone. So to recap, we've got the three main PCs. We've got Raxlor, that's Jake, playing Raxlor the Cleric. We have Willow playing Scree the Ranger. We have Zach playing Zoe the Warlock. Raxlor has a possessed sentient shield named Valrog. Hi, guys. Zoe has a winged cat called a Tressum, and its name is Happy. And then the NPCs you guys have with you are Lulu and Rhea. Rhea is from the city. She's one of the Hell Riders, one of the elite knights, although she's very young. But still fights at full veteran level. We have Lulu.
Make a request to not go through the whole rest of the party. There's like 50 characters.
Fine, Lulu.
Unless everyone else wants to, but it's be 30 minutes by itself.
Okay, fine. Then I'm not going to remind you of all of them. Just remember that they're here. I'll cut them down soon enough if you guys find a safe place to dump survivors or something. But
it's fine. I'm not going to just not to recap who all of them are every single session.
Okay, just making sure that you guys
also,
remember that they
please
exist.
Remove my shield token unless he's become sentient and self-moving.
Oh my god, fine. There, no shield token. Just remember that you have them. That's what it's all about. I mean, any of this stuff, you know, don't have to do any maps, but it just helps you guys remember that it's there. So, anyway, okay, so I'm going to open up the Fog of War a little bit.
Is the background supposed to be gray? I don't see an image.
There you go. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and give you guys line of sight up to the doggos, so give me just a second. Actually, I should do... I'm going to be a dick. There you go. There's some rubble. But if you peer through the rubble, you can see the doggos, the heckin' doggos off in the distance. So you guys have a chance to sneak up on them by doing a group stealth check. And you can try to get a surprise round, or you can do anything else.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Oh. Zach left.
Huh?
There he is.
Welcome back.
I see him.
So I think it may not be a great idea for all of us to go up, especially those of us who have range. Who do we even have that needs to go up? We're all pretty much range. So from where we're at, let's measure. Measure distance work. Oh, middle click for some reason. Measure. Zach, what's their range on Eldritch Blast?
I don't know. I'm still trying to get everything loaded up. My computer crashed. I'm
Okay.
not quite sure what was going on. Yeah, I'll have it in a minute. I'm just waiting for Windows to load.
120 feet. So, Scree can hit them back here with the longbow. Raxlor can't quite hit them with his nukes, but he doesn't really do nukes anyway. But that's such a long way to run up there. I think we should just start pelting those two from back here. We don't need to stealth up unless you require us to stealth to get to this point.
The stealth is
noticed.
just the stealth is for a surprise round. So if you want to try to stealth up and get close to them, but I mean theoretically you could surprise round them from way back here. But then only the people. I mean, once you blast them, then the round starts. Is how I would do it. So if you want to do like a one-shot surprise blast from back here, then you can get that, but then everyone's going to roll initiative. If you sneak all the way up to the base of the cathedral, which I would just say is like, I mean, let's just say like here, can you come up to this point? Or, you know, this middle area, basically, you know? If you make it up here with a stealth check, then their entire party gets a surprise round.
So,
or
if
whoever
they're not
goes
aware
up
of us back here, if they're not aware of us back here, but we're aware of them, then I don't know. Really, one of us should have gotten either. If we weren't trying to be stealthy, they should have noticed us. But I won't argue for that either. But so you're saying that if Scree and Zoe, because you said you're talking about stealthing up to where we're in range to attack, right?
Yep.
Scree and Zoe are already in range to attack. So do they have to make a stealth check to attack from here and get a surprise round?
If someone attacks them from way back here, then they get that one attack for free. And then after that, we enter into initiative order. Everyone rolls initiative, including the monsters. If you would like,
can Zoe and Scree both make a stealth check to attack from here? That you're wanting to make a stealth check for it for some reason. I'm not doing anything. I'm sitting perfectly still, and everyone else is too. Scree and Zoe are both trying to attack from range, but do it without getting noticed first.
If they both want to get the surprise round, then they need to move up to here.
Why?
Or here.
Why?
Because that's the rules, and I'm the DM.
Okay. We're all moving up. Make a group stealth check.
If you want to just have two of them move up, because you want to try to make a better chance of the stealth check, you can do that.
No.
Here I go, posting in the D&D 5e group again about what a moron and how this isn't right.
I mean, I can, if you want, I can take a screenshot of the chapter of the book and send it to you that says the party can make a DC 15 stealth check in order to approach the base of the cathedral without being seen by the hellhounds. And then I can show you the resource pack where I downloaded this map, which doesn't go with the book. So me as the DM, I'm just playing rules referee and just putting the two together. You could do it how I mean
to approach the base of the cathedral, but we don't need to approach the base of the cathedral to attack from range. But it's fine. I rolled a 6.
No, I was saying I don't really care. It's one of those situations.
Let's move forward. Let's move on. That's why I'm just forget about it. Move on. Move on. I submit. Roll.
Two of you need to pass the check.
I
got a 10. I also failed.
Okay, so no surprise round. So everyone roll initiative.
I rolled, but it never came up.
That's okay.
Two
fails.
Two of us failed.
DC was 15.
Okay. And now we're rolling initiative?
Yep. You probably want to be up here with us if we were all moving as a group. And I guess you can actually stay back there because you're
my tabletop is lagging still because it's still reloading everything.
Okay, I got
on other tabs.
Again. 10 again and again and again.
And I am using table plot for initiative, so everyone can just add it in there. You could roll it there, or you can roll it and then add it. I don't care. It's up to you.
I'm trying to see if I can
I
get
don't
it
think
actually
we can add our
work.
own initiative. You have to do it since you're the DM.
Oh, okay.
We would have to roll it and have it automatically go in.
Okay, so
There
if
we
anyone needs
go.
me to adjust theirs, let me know.
Mine is 0.
All right, I'm able to move and do stuff again. Thank you.
You rolled 0?
Yep.
Nice.
0?
I don't even have to edit it. I just do add to initiative and then don't do anything.
And I got a 21.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, I guess I need to add. You roll for these two real quick. Okay, so I rolled for Lulu and Rhea. Okay, is everyone in? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, Zoe, it's your turn.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Wait. Hold on. My tabletop's lagging again.
Okay. No problem. Also,
Okay,
let me know
I
if
think-
you need me to adjust anything.
No, it's not on your end. It's because my computer crashed and it's loading 800 tabs. Okay, I would like to move my hex onto Harkina and then cast my Eldritch Blast.
Enemies are over here.
What the hell? All right. Sorry. All right, other side. I want to do that to Wolf A and cast Eldritch Blast on it.
All right, let me go. Let me put
Sorry
hex
about
on
that.
guy. All right, and make your attack roll.
$23 to attack, 16 damage.
All right, 16 damage. So the doggos, as you walk up, they hear the clanking of Raxlor's armor, and they both turn and begin snarling as they see you approach. Zoe steps forward and launches a bolt from Eldritch Blast. It soars through the air and smashes into Doggo A. And Doggo A takes 16 points of damage and lets out a yarp, but in a hellish way. Yarp.
Now for my second beam.
All right, make that roll. Was it against A or B?
It's against A as well. 13 to attack.
Oh, that's going to just barely miss. The beam grazes the ear of the
Damn.
doggo, and he is snarling at you and charging. Or possibly she. Or I guess doggos from Heckin are probably non-gendered.
Or they're gender fluid.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, man.
All right. Is that going to end your turn?
Yes.
All right. So now we've got Lulu. So Lulu is going to, stay back unless you want her to use her trumpet. Now, though you haven't been doing that because it's going to alert a lot of people to your presence, so you probably still want to hold off, but I'm just going to skip Lulu's turn, but anytime I'm on her, I'll just be like, ask that chance if you want to do anything. And if you don't want to have Lulu do anything, I'm going to go to the Hellhounds. So this first one is going to run up, which is, 50 movement speed. Are you kidding? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, one diagonal, 45, 50. So that doggo gets this close and is not close enough to bite Raxlor, just barely. However, he is close enough to use his fire breath. So he is going to exhale a 15-foot cone. 15-foot cone. So is that going to be
15 feet out and then 15 feet wide. So Raxlor and Zoe.
So it's like, oops, I was trying to draw. So it's like, that's stupid. Sorry, color. Oh.
Yep.
All right, and let me roll some dice. So let's see. So the hound exhales fire, and it's actually a dexterity saving throw. So Zoe and Raxlor make a dexterity saving throw.
18.
18 succeeds.
10.
Oh, there is going to be. Hold on, let me get damage because there is half damage. 10 fails. Okay, so Jake, you take 10 damage. Raxlor takes 10 damage. Zoe, you're going to take 21 damage. What do you got, Scree? Oh, wait. Scree. Scree is safe. Ray is safe. Awesome. Now, can I, delete this? Can I delete this drawing? Yeah, cool.
FYI, that's
All right.
half to 5 because I have fire resistance.
Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, here, can you tell me your current HP, Jake? Zoe,
29.
Raxlor's 29. And Zoe, what's your current hit points now? What did I say? 21? Oh, wow. Are you at 3 hit points?
What? Bro?
Uh-oh. Zach, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. What's your current hit points?
Fuck. All right, hold on. I loaded the wrong Zoe for a spreadsheet.
Oh, yeah. I think I have your name spelled wrong, too.
One of them Zoe, one of them Zoe, and I get him confused. How much did you hit me for again?
21?
I'm at 3 HP.
Do you, do you have any reactions to mitigate that?
Ah! Does that count?
Okay, 3 hit points. Ouch. Okay, the next Tekken Doggo. Can just barely reach Raxlor. So Raxlor is using his fire breath on you. Make another dexterity save.
15.
All right, you make the save. What, a 15? Nice. Let me roll damage. Okay, so half damage is 13, and you're resistant to fire, so you take 6 damage. So you're now at 23. Okay, and Scree, it is your turn. Oh, sorry, what?
Just got it.
Cool. All right, and your turn, Scree.
Right. So if I were to shoot from here, would this this part of the wall right here be in my way, or would I have to move out?
No, let's say that it's kind of like half height. It's like rubble, but you're crouched behind it, so they can't see you right now. But if you stand up, you could try to shoot them. In fact, you would get an advantage on a ranged attack if you pop up and do it because they don't know you're here.
Then that's what I want to do.
All right, make your attack roll. And are you attacking A or B?
A. I like to use my planner warrior and then shoot with my long.
Okay, make your attack roll.
And that bow has advantage, right?
Yep, with advantage.
Cool. 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll damage.
Nice. Damage. Get that.
All right. That doggo is looking heckin' hurt. Bork, bork.
Well, I'm gonna try to finish it off with my second longbow shot.
All right, make an attack roll.
$16 to hit.
All right, that hits. Roll damage.
Nice. $11 damage.
11. All right, it is still kicking, but it looks hurt. Is that end your turn? Oh yes, it's definitely bleeding. It's bleeding. Whatever heckin' doggos have as blood. Some sort of dark ichor, I suppose.
Dark Ichor and heckin' doggos. Can I make a check to like confirm these are hellhounds?
Sure. Make a religion check.
All right. Ooh.
20. All right. So you know that they are lawful evil fiends. So that makes them similar to devils. They obey orders, but they're definitely evil. They are immune to fire entirely. They cannot speak, but their intelligence is high enough that they actually can understand language, but only infernal. You know that they have advantage when they're to attacks when more than one of them are around. And you know that they have a fire breath that's very powerful, but it has a pretty low recharge. Just so you know, not to do meta, but just because this is a basic thing, the way that monster abilities work is they have a recharge, which means you roll on their turn to see if it recharges. So it's a rare recharge, which means that I could roll to get it back the next turn, but not necessarily. Just being transparent about how that works. So, yep, definitely hellhounds, lawful evil, immune to fire, cannot really be communicated with. So, yeah, great check.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so next it is Rhea's turn. So she is going to run up, unless you guys, shout anything at her or tell her to do anything different. She's going to run up and say, "I'll help you, Rexlor," and she runs over to Heckin' Doggo A. And she's going to slash at it with her longsword. And she misses, so she brings it down again for a second attack. Misses again, so she takes her short sword in her offhand and tries to stab the Heckin' Doggo, and that misses a natural one. So all three, she's just getting nothing but air and anger in the doggo. And now, Raxlor, it is your turn.
Uh, 23 to hit the closest dog.
All right, that hits. Roll damage.
Six damage plus 4 radiant damage.
All right. Wow, that doggo is really hurt, but still standing.
That's it.
Okay.
All right. End your turn, and we're back around to Zoe. By the way, Jake, you can totally still argue with me about stuff, about rules and whatever. I'm not just because I said
that's fine.
I'm just letting you know. So I'm trying to.
That's fine. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to just sit there and argue, and I believe you are incorrect. But there's no reason for me to argue because you have the say just like I do in my game. So
yeah, exactly. And really, what I'm trying to just make the book work along with other stuff. And If it's not something that matters very much, then I'm trying to it's part of my new organization to just like skim past it. But I mean,
I was just trying to strategize and
Yeah.
logic about how we'd approach the thing, and you said the strategy wouldn't work, so I'm just like, okay, well, we'll just go up and attack it then.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to let you know I'm not doing that on everything. It's not like I'm just going to be a hard ass on everything. Like totally,
Yeah, no.
I'm down to argue with random rules, but especially when it comes to battle, I'm just trying to keep things moving because there's a
Yeah.
lot of battles in here, and I think it'd be cool if we did this in like 3 sessions instead of like 9.
Yeah, and this was a subjective situation. I completely disagree with your view of it, but it would take longer and do what we're doing right now, which is talking about the meta and make the game take longer. So
Yeah.
next turn, and let's kill shit.
Yeah, and I just wanted to add, had nothing to do at the beginning when you said for me not to sit there and recap every single character. I'm totally fine with that, and I don't mind if you mention something like that and you're like, yeah, we got it, we can move on. Not offended, and that is not why I said I'm the DM, so haha. Not doing that at all.
I didn't think that, but thank you.
Okay,
for clarifying.
Good. Also, for the stream or for anyone else, I'm not like getting into a piss match with you.
For the stream also, I know you're not. I just know that there's no point in arguing because you made the decision and I didn't want to talk about it anymore. I just wanted to move on. So
yeah. Plus, it doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but we're already in the battle now, so we're moving past it. Okay, cool. All right, so we are back around to Zoe. It's your turn.
All right, I want to shoot my first Eldritch Blast at A again.
All right, make your attack roll.
15 to hit, 12 damage.
Oh, and that kills it. So with that blast, the heckin' doggo falls down dead. Its buddy is still living though.
I'm gonna target B with my second Eldritch Blast. 20 to hit, 7 damage.
Were you able to move your hex to that doggo? I can't remember.
Not in between blasts, because the blast is 2 blasts counts as the same.
We talked about that before. You can use a bonus action in between the 2 blasts.
You can?
Oh, okay.
So.
I think that's what we rolled. That sounds good to me.
Well, I'm gonna move.
You can toss on a D6 on that. You can roll a D6 for hex. I'll allow that. Because I that's what I recall, is that we talked about this and decided that you can move hex in the middle.
I could have sworn it was the other way around, but I believe you guys way more than I believe myself.
Maybe we just make it up as we go along.
Yeah, 9 damage.
9 damage. All right.
And now I'm going to take my move action and step the fuck back.
Not a bad idea. Okay, does that end your turn?
Concludes my turn.
Awesome. Lulu is going to actually move back as well. She does not want to stand in the fray of battle. And now to the Hellhounds. Now, let me mark this one dead.
Well, I'm coughing up blood.
You're oh my god, you need healing so bad. Oh, too bad. Yeah, you're run back. This doggo can't get to you. So it's going to attack Rhea instead. I need to roll to see if I get my fire breath back. Oh, I do get my fire breath back. But she's not going to do that. She's just going to bite this time. If she lives to the next round, then she'll do a fire breatho. So she's going to try to bite Rhea. And that's going to be plus 5, 12, 15, 16, 17. It hits just barely. And we have 1d8 plus 3. All right, so it is there any bite once? Oh, and fire damage. 2d6 fire damage. Oh, wow. 12, 15. Okay, so the doggo is going to bite Rhea for 15 damage, and that is including some fire damage that it deals as well. And that dog's turn is over. And now, Screed, is your turn.
Okay. So I want to do basically what I did last time. Just kind of pop up with my longbow, go pew pew. I know I probably won't get advantage this time again because I know I'm
Well,
here,
you
right?
could try. So it knows that you're there, but you're trying to hide from it. You do have something to hide behind, so it can't see you, but it does kind of know that you're there. So what you're going to need to do is make a stealth check with disadvantage against its passive perception. Oh no, active perception. I have to roll because it's battle. So I'm rolling perception. You roll stealth, but you have to do disadvantage because it kind of knows where you are.
16 total.
So it gets a... Oh, wait, it has advantage if it relies on hearing or smell. Yeah, 17 plus 5. So it's going to get a 22 on perception. You got good stealth checks, but yep, it's because it has advantage. It can smell you. It's a doggo. So
Is it
you
using
can
its
make your...
action to find her? Or is that a passive? Because the stealth check is versus passive, and then on his turn, he can make an active check. Is how stealth works.
Oh, okay. No, yeah, you're right. So we'll go with that. So passive perception 15. So you make it because you had a 16. There, see? I like to argue rules. I had kind of made a mental note to myself. Okay, anytime that you're trying to just roll stealth in a battle, that it would have to be active perception. But you're right. It's actually supposed to use its action to search for that. So I like that. All right, so you roll your attack with advantage on Hellhound B.
Nice. Planar warrior, then Longo go. Jesus. 28? Oh my god. I have such a huge attack bonus on my longbow, and then I got a 19. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, wait. So what'd you get? What's your attack roll?
28.
Is that is that a natural 20?
Yeah. No.
Did-
It's a 19. And then my attack bonus is plus 9. My
Oh, just barely. Okay, well that is gonna hit. So roll. Did you roll damage?
rolling damage right now. Damage.
14. All right, so that is good damage, but oh yeah, it's bloodied. And you got a second attack to make.
Yeah. 10 to hit. I rolled a natural one now, bro.
Natural 1, 10 total. You know, I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter because 10 is low anyway, but I think natural 1 it always misses even if your bonuses make it. But okay,
Yep.
so second arrow. Sorry, what?
Correct.
Okay, that makes sense. I was just thinking, oh.
All right, so the first arrow plunges into the doggo. The second one buzzes by its ear. And does that end your turn?
Yes.
All right, so now Rhea is going to shout some words of vengeance. She's mad because it attacked Zoe. She goes, "How dare you hurt my friends?" And she's going to get a miss. And then she's going to get a miss. And then her short sword's not doing very well. Okay, the short sword might actually have it. Let me see. 16. Yes, just barely. Finally, she's got it. So her short sword just barely hits the doggo for a total of 5 damage. So not too much, but a little nick on the doggo. All right, and with her turn ended, Rexler, it's your turn.
Swing my hammer, 25 or something to hit. 6, 11, 15 damage. 4 of it radiant.
15?
Yep.
That does it. Doggo Detto.
Yeah.
Yay!
The Hellhound collapses lifelessly to the ground. All right. The landscape in front of you cinders and burns. There's blood splattered everywhere. As you approach the entrance to the hall, you see that the doors are burst open and dead bodies of guards lie around everywhere. 1 second while I reveal the next map.
Oh my god. It's crazy.
And then I'm going to actually have some text to read as well. Okay, so you guys can go ahead and just, if you scroll a little bit to the left, and you'll see the map continues. There's a large staircase, and I think it's kind of apparent here, but this is an enormous map. And this is the actual scale. I did not screw up on this. This is the actual scale. Sorry, I'm just kind of moving everyone because I can't see because I'm zoomed out. So you can shuffle yourselves around however you want. This is an enormous cathedral. Okay, and
Crap.
well, I thought I had a. Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, so this is what you see, and unless you guys want to do something else, you can go ahead and approach. So here's the entrance to the cathedral. There's 2 doors here. Now also up above the cathedral. So let me mention. I had a note here. Okay, I'm just gonna say that up above you, you see a large balcony, about 30 feet in the air. There are large windows behind the balcony, which have been broken out, and you can see wooden shutters behind the windows. So the windows are broken out, but there's still shutters barring the windows. And that's above you, about 30 feet above the entrance. Yes. Okay. And there's the hall, and you can approach it if you like, or whatever you want to do.
So this is like a big staircase that leads up to the entrance of the hall, and then these are like pillars supporting the balcony?
Yes, and if you approach the pillars, I will describe them to you.
All right, I start walking fearlessly up the staircase.
At the top of the stairs leading up to the cathedral, an archway opens into a long hall containing 8 columns. Some of the columns have been carved to represent Torm, but the infernal magic of Avernus has warped the others to represent likenesses of a winged female devil wielding a luminous sword. There are 4 dead guards lying in the doorway. And the doors have been broken open.
Uh-oh. I hope they have another fortification inside. I look down at the rest of my party at the base of the stairway as I'm marching up the stairs, and I turn around and I pause, and I yeet myself behind the pillar, and I go, motion for the rest of the people to follow.
Since these have been broken, I'm going to do like these little spikes. You can just barely see from back here. That's just like another dead body lying in there. Okay, so Rhea approaches with you guys, and she says some stuff. She's like, oh my god, oh my gods, what has happened? This was a holy place of Torm. This is so sad. This is so terrible. Come on, hurry, guys. We've got to go inside and see if we can find the survivors. Maybe there's still a chance to rescue them.
I say, yes, let's move forward with caution and stick together as close as possible so as not to lose each other or get caught off guard. But let's get everyone up here.
Lulu says that she's going to stay with the NPCs, help them out. I think that dead NPC is probably riding on her back.
Can anybody heal?
So you asked that, and Velcora, she's going to say, "Oh my goodness, you're just all torn up now, there, aren't you, dearie? Here, let me cast one of my healing spells on you." And she closes her eyes.
Blood on the outside.
So she's going to touch your arm and close her eyes and pray to her god. Oh, crap. Dwarf god. Moradin.
Ah, yes. Ah, crap. I respect his...
That's the dwarf god. Ah, crap. It's like the gnome god. Who cares? All right, and she's going to heal you for what's an acolyte's wisdom modifier? 7 plus an acolyte's wisdom modifier. Let me get that for you real quick.
Meanwhile, I fall over dead while you look that up. Just waiting here bleeding to death.
I don't see this thing. All right, so it's going to be +2, so 9.
Got any more of them heals?
She has 2 more. Yeah, I got 2 more before my long rest. Now I'm just talking like Viggy's dead for some reason. You want me to blast one of my cure wounds on you?
Does anybody else mind if she uses her heals on me? I'm feeling it over here pretty bad.
You could do... I think you need to do a short rest anyway, don't you? Do you have... What's your hit die look like?
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea if we can find a relatively safe spot.
I have 2 hit die left.
You know what? What does this area up here look like? Is this just a big hallway and then a dead end?
Let me see.
Up there?
Yeah. It's
a
hall.
Just go up there and like hide in the corner and set up camp and like bind our wounds for an hour?
Oh, it's an hour for a short rest. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
I mean, the door has been breached already. They're kind of screwed anyway. I mean, if we go forward, we're just gonna die. So.
Yeah. Well, what does your hit points look like? So Zach got healed. So 9 plus 3, so he's at 12. Yeah, you and Zach are hurting a little bit. Well, I don't know. You've got cure wounds from Velcora. What are you guys looking? Oh, Zach's out of spell slots. Yeah, you guys need a short rest.
Yeah, it's mostly spell slots. It's spell slots and abilities that reset on short rest.
Yeah,
we're a pretty short rest dependent team.
Cool. Okay, so I'm not going to move you guys around. So your party is going to go up to one of the alcoves, and the pillar in the alcove is looks like the female devil with the luminous sword. But as you all kind of crowd around it, especially the 2 clerics, then it kind of like shimmers a little bit and kind of changes back to more like Torm looking. And you feel a sense of safety up here. And for an hour, you bind your wounds and recharge your energy. So anything that recovers on a short rest, go ahead and do that now. I put Zach back at 2 spell slots for Zoe. And anyone who wants to So just Rax, just you guys. Zoe's at full health. I mean, Scree is at full health. So go ahead and roll whatever hit dice you want, and then tell me the results.
I heal for 11.
Okay, so you're at
Or
23
that's what
now.
Yeah.
I healed by 5.
Okay, so you're at 28 now.
Yep.
Okay. All right, your short rest is completed. And Rhea says, wow, that's cool. So I said, hurry, let's go. If we make it in time, we can save them. And you guys are like, okay, let's chill for an hour and play with our phones. And no, she doesn't say
it
that.
is no good. It is no good for more casualties to arrive to the fight. It's better for us to arrive late and be able to save who we can rather than everyone dying.
That's, yeah, absolutely.
Pretty much strategy 101.
All right, so you've got these doors here, and you can proceed however you want.
I motion for everyone to follow behind me in the usual order of party member, strong allies, party member, weak allies, party member. And I cautiously peek through the rubble of the first door. Actually, you know what? I want to inspect these corpses that are out here with the medicine check and see what killed them, how they died, and how badly they died.
Okay, so, medicine check. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm
you
about
can
to
just
just
tell
start.
me.
I'll just start giving you info. Here, let me just send you my DM's page.
I rolled a 12.
12. Okay. So you can see without the medicine check, you see they're wearing armor of El Terrell. So they are guards of this cathedral. It's a gleaming breastplate with a sphere and then a smaller sun-looking sphere kind of half partially overlapping it. It looks like they were torn apart savagely. It looks like probably by the hellhounds that you just killed. However, it also looks like there's like stab wounds and weapons. You see a couple of spines sticking out of this guy, like they had been shot into him, and they're definitely dead. All of them are entirely, completely dead, bled out. However, it looks like they died about maybe like an hour and 10 minutes ago. You guys are there, right?
Yeah, we're here.
I
Okay,
say
cool.
it looks like whatever killed these guys is basically what we've been fighting, devils and all that stuff, basically the Legion of Hell. So let's move forward with caution, but we've kind of given them an hour head start, so anything that we come across in here should be fairly distracted doing what they're doing. Since they broke through the doors an hour ago and they've been beating on it since then, but let's move forward cautiously with strongest in the front and another strong person in the back to protect the weak, and let's move forward. And I position my token where I am, and I peek through the door.
All right, everyone else position your characters within the entrance, and I'm going to go ahead and give you some Fog of War reveal.
Raxor looks back at his party impatiently as no one is moving and they're all twiddling their thumb.
I'm waiting for these other tokens to move so I can move back.
I was trying to hang back since I'm still hurt pretty bad.
I'm not moving any of the NPCs except for Rhea, and Rhea's not moving up until you guys do.
Okay, I only have control of Lulu, so
I can move the other end. I'll bring the other NPCs along with you guys after you kind of whenever you go somewhere, unless you want control of anyone particularly.
Okay. Should be fine, right? Rhea could protect the ones in the back.
Do I see anything through the door other than what is visible?
Nope. So you're like peeking through the door, right? Like looking in.
Yeah, I'm looking through the shattered remains.
Okay, so here's what you see. So the far wall there, those are curtains. You can see from here, you can't see past the curtains, but they have been shredded and ripped and torn. It looks like there's been battle raging through here. You see 2 staircases spiraling leading up. When you look inside, it looks like a cathedral. It's about 15 feet high for the ceilings from where you are here. There are beautiful paintings, statues, and other works depicting the strength and valor of Elturel's people hanging all over the walls and carved into the pillars and hanging on the walls. However, as your eyes adjust looking at it, you can see that actually it is not the strength and valor of Elturel's people. It looks like in like kind of a swirling magical haze, all of the paintings and statues instead are all of the artwork is now a testament to the devil's superiority and strength. You see scenes of mortals succumbing to temptation, dying at the hands of fiends, and suffering eternal torture. So all the art has been warped and twisted to look evil and glorifying of the devils. It is brightly illuminated in here. On the walls, there are torch sconces, and they are all brightly lit, blazing with magical fire.
All right, I say it looks clear inside, but this place has definitely been desecrated and corrupted by evil, so watch our step. We are not in a place of holiness. This is just as terrible as the rest of the place, so stay tight and watch each other's backs. And I guess I crunch through the remains of the door and kind of step over the shreds of wood.
All right. This guy's just like another dead guard. It said 4, but yeah. Okay, there's 5. Okay, so you've got staircases going up, and these curtains that you see. And you're a cleric, so you would know these churches partition off the different areas of the church. I suppose if you wanted to know more about the architecture or of the any layouts or anything like that, you could do that with religion checks, but you could either go through the curtains or you could go up the stairs from what you can see here.
First, I would like to sweep around the bottom of the room and inspect what's all behind these pillars and such and see if there's anything that I can find over here. I'm assuming it's just more of what's up top.
Yep, so there you go.
All right. I pause at the base of the first stairwell waiting for my party to follow me.
Roll initiative and the party is 120 feet away.
Oh my god.
Actually roll initiative, or was that a joke?
Oh, that was a joke. Sorry.
Oh, thank God.
I was just making sure.
All right. I say to the party, something. Those curtains aren't hanging just on the wall. They're definitely partitioning off a section of the temple. I think we should explore what's on the other side of those first before we proceed upstairs. I'm not sure what's on the other side, but I want to roll a religion check to see if I have any idea what's on the other side, and it's like a 2. So I say, I don't really know what's on the other side of those, but I'm sure it's some kind of important features. So I think it'd be best to explore this whole level before we go upstairs. What do you guys think?
That
Sounds
might
good to me.
I walk up to the curtains and wait for my party and allies to follow.
Sorry, I'm just prepping
I
some
moved
stuff.
forward some.
Once you guys are positioned where you want, what are you doing? Can you remind me what you're doing?
We're gonna part the curtains and look inside.
Curtains. Okay, cool.
Sounds like a euphemism.
Okay. Curtains.
And I am doing that now. I reach forward with Rhea next to me, and I find a split in the curtains and just barely peek through.
Okay, it is not hard to peek through the curtains because they're pretty shredded. On the other side, you see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give you. I'll give you a small reveal for this from where you are. So you're gonna see something like that. All right, so peering through, you see a large central altar, like a very, very large central altar of the church. On a raised dais, there is a giant altar in the shape of a hand clenched into a fist. Standing on the altar is a some sort of a spiky fiend, and around the altar you see two humans dressed in raggedy clothes with armor. The humans are muttering quietly. You can't hear them from here. At least not, you're not necessarily trying to hear them yet. They're muttering. And the devil, you see it kind of like looking around frantically, and every once in a while it stares at the humans, and they seem to like have its attention, and then you see them kind of like shuffle around. So it almost looks like the devil is communicating with them telepathically while they babble. And they do not look like citizens that have been possessed. They're like some sort of horrible, like, raggedy humans. Not friendly.
So I step back away from the curtains where we can whisper quietly without them hearing us. And I say, I don't know what's going on in there, but it's some sort of a weird ritual, and there's some crazy possessed or insane humans in there. If they are evil, then we should kill them and put them out of their misery, and or protect ourselves and the people that we have with us. We can't risk any harm coming to them, and we don't know what these people are capable of. But being honorable as I am, I feel like we should still give them a chance. So, Zoe, you go up north and wait on the other side of those curtains for my signal. Scree, you go south and wait on the other side of those curtains for my signal. Rhea, you follow up right behind me. I'm going to part these curtains and announce myself and see what their reaction is, and if they just charge forward and attack me. If they do, up all the way up here. Like, so you have line of sight directly straight to them. Zach.
All the way up where?
Up where I'm pointing.
Oh, I apparently was zoomed in too far. I did not see that.
Yeah. Huge room.
No, I do.
And Scree, move a little bit further south, because I'm going to move into like right here, and I want to make sure you have line of sight, and that pillar there is going to block your line of sight. So you have plenty of range on that longbow. These squares are 5 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. So make sure you have line of sight on me. If you need to step into the room, you can. I just want you guys to be able to flank from either side. Rhea, you've come up right behind me, so they can't see you as I enter, but be ready to burst through the curtains and start fighting. I'm going to charge right through and announce myself and question what they're doing, and I'm probably going to get attacked. If it looks like things are going to shit, then come in and kill everything that you see that's not us. And Lulu, you keep your pretty little ass out of there unless I call on you.
You got it, dude.
And
Michelle voice.
And I tell all the other NPCs to go and take cover behind the sconces and the tillers and the stairwells where no one can see them until we specifically call on them. So like, yeah, like up here, like within earshot so they can come running or we can come running, but way out of harm's reach. If these guys charge out of the curtains, I don't want them to see the
Oh, okay.
So.
Ping where you want the NPCs. Okay, cool. And I'm going to put Rhea kind of with them.
Actually, you know what? I kind of just arbitrarily said things. Put them south with Scree because Zoe's almost dead. So I don't know if Zoe can really protect them as well. So
Good
I'd rather
point.
have them with Scree. And I don't want to split them up either.
Okay, cool. Okay, and
Okay.
you guys are basically you're splitting up with the curtains.
Yep, so Zoe's up north, ready to pop in. Scree's down south, ready to pop in, and I'm going to burst in and announce myself. And I say the code word. If I need to call attack, the code word is hark. If I say hark, that means you burst out and start attacking. Otherwise, use your best judgment. Like if they start physically attacking me and I am taking damage, then you can attack. But otherwise, if I say hark, that's code for this is going bad. Just come in and fight. And I burst through the curtains and say hark. Oh shit! I mean, hail. I mean, no, but I part the curtains and I step forward quietly at first, and I step to about here, and I see if they notice me. I'm not attempting to move quietly or anything. I'm just stumping forward. Yes, Zoe?
And then you say, I'm here to ask you about your car's warranty.
Okay, one
but
second.
I don't say anything at first. Yeah, I mean, I'm moving cautiously through. If I see like 100 devils, I might try and sneak my happy little ass right back out. But my intention is to move in, gauge what's around me, and then if it all looks good, I'll announce myself if necessary.
Okay, so that's what you see. So you see the full. Ooh, I might have a text to read you for the altar. Yeah, an altar rests on a raised dais in this broad hall, made of beautifully polished teak wood. It takes the shape of a gauntleted hand clenched into a fist. A large lever stands next to the altar, suggesting that it has some sort of mechanical function. A large lever.
Okay.
Mechanical looking lever. And the three humans are babbling and shaking their heads. And by the way, you can see that they are dirty. Their clothes are very old. Their faces are all like smudged. Their hair is tattered. All three of them are full-grown adult men with rusty, dangerous-looking weapons. They do not notice you. They're looking around like they're searching for something, but they don't actually like look at you, which is weird because you would think that if they're looking around searching that they would react to you being here, but they don't.
Okay.
Not yet anyway. And the devil is more paying attention to them, and it's shouting at them, roaring as it's speaking to them telepathically. The devil has not noticed you yet.
Okay. I will move around this way and try to like creep along the wall. Not necessarily stealthing, just trying to stay like out of the middle of the room where everything will obviously notice me, since they don't seem to be very perceptive. And I just kind of want to investigate over here and see what's going on. I'll stop right about here and see if they notice me first.
Okay. One sec. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so as you move up closer, they don't notice you right away, but the devil, as it turns its attention between each different human, eventually it looks at you, and actually it looks at you more than once. Like, it looks at you once and then looks back and then looks back, and then it's like, oh shit, who are you? It turns its attention to you, and it says, "Citizen of Elturel, bow before Zariel and join our forces, or we shall drink your intestines." And it says that in your mind, telepathically.
I bow to him and I say, "Zariel is queen of Avernus. What sort of ritual are we participating in here today?"
He says, "Ah, good. Yes, we are desecrating the altars. This is the largest one. Yes, we must guard this altar. Yes, orders we were given."
I say, "Oh boy," and I unzip my pants. I say, "You say desecrating?" I say, "Are there any specific guidelines, or are we just going freeform?"
The devil says, to desecrate an altar, you take the entrails of a still warm dead body and you throw it over the altar and say a prayer to Zariel for 1 minute. It tells you that the altars directly to the south and north, there's little chapels behind curtains there, that those need to be desecrated still. And he asks you if you'd take care of that.
I say, "Yeah, of course." I say, "Has this one already been desecrated? We've taken care of this one, or is this an altar?"
Yes, this is the main altar. We cannot desecrate this, but we must guard it. Victusa told us to. Yes, we must keep this safe and guard it.
I say, "Are there any entrails around, or is that what those guys are looking for? They look like they lost something. Did they lose a contact or something?"
They are my slaves, and they are my bodyguards.
Say, "Oh, okay. So we need some entrails to desecrate. Do you have some still warm entrails from anything? Anything around here? I'll desecrate the south one, I guess."
There are dead bodies to the south, so yeah, that's probably a good place.
Yeah, that was pretty.
For a
Let me
while
see.
today.
I'm not sure if my stream's going, but okay. So, yeah, you see a dead hellhound. You see here's a dead guard. What is here? This is a dead Maragon, dead guard. So basically, there's dead bodies of guards and dead bodies of devils, and this is a dead. It looks like a druid. I mean, you're kind of far away, but you can tell druids are kind of obvious looking. So those are the dead bodies that you see. And then down here at the bottom, there is a small altar.
All right, so a bunch of dead bodies and an altar. So far, the only bad guys I've seen are this devil and the 3 lackeys.
Yep.
Okay. I walk up and very carefully avoid the giant circle around the ominous altar. And I say, it kind of looks like a little bit... kind of looks like there's not very many to pick from down there. I'm going to go check this one out, see if there's anything better up here. As I pass by, I say, "Oh, do you have like a knife or something? I don't really have any sharp utensils to cut them open. I want to get that primo meat way deep inside. I don't want to pull out.
It says just use your fingers like a normal devil."
I say, all right. I guess it's a good thing I haven't cut my fingernails in a while. And I walk up north and into this
By the way, the humans are wielding scimitars.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to reveal this. I'm just going to reveal the whole chapel. Well, you like... Yeah. No dead bodies up here, and just another small altar, similar looking to the one below you. To the south.
I say, oh man, there's nothing up here. I'll look over here. And I walk over to the curtain and around the corner, and first I guess I want to see what's revealed what's in this area, but
Oh, sure.
see kind of the layout of it.
Yep.
But I'm walking over to the curtain to get Zoe's attention.
There. Now you got the whole area revealed, basically.
Okay. Well, I step out of the curtain, and I say, I think I saw some fresh bodies out here. Let me go check those out. And I step out of the curtain, and as soon as the curtain closes, I motion Zoe to come over, and I meet up over, kind of like over here with her, and I say, okay, he believes that I'm one of Zariel's worshippers, and they're trying to desecrate these altars, and I don't know what that's going to do, but I know we can't let that happen. It looks like the rest of this place has already been slowly desecrated and corrupted. Not sure what's going on. I just know it's probably not a good idea to start working with these devils. But I'm using this as an in.
Probably not.
I'm using this as an in to kind of make him think I'm on his side. So you guys hold off until I say the code word, or like I said, start getting attacked. But I think we should attack from one side. This room's kind of big and spread out. So you go down south and stay with Scree, so we can have a coordinated assault from one side when that does happen. But so far, I only spotted 3 bad guys. The devil looks like the ringleader, so make sure to take down him first, focus fire on him until he is dead, and then start taking out the lackeys if they're still aggressive. Hopefully, they're under some kind of mind control, but I'm guessing they're just insane and they're probably going to kill us anyway. But focus fire the devil when that happens. But
sounds good.
I say it looks like there's some more curtains in the back. I'm going to see how far I can explore. He already gave me orders to go desecrate an altar, and I'm kind of flip-flopping around, so I don't know how much more I'm going to get away with, but I'm going to try and sneak around the back and see what's going on back there, but we're probably going to need to fight these guys right where they are. I say the altar feels like it has some sort of unholy aura around it in the center. He said that they haven't desecrated it, but I'm kind of suspicious. It doesn't look at all non-threatening. So, yeah, just if you do go in, just be careful of that giant thing in the center. And
Got it.
Go meet up with Scree down there. I'm going to go in and bide some time and see what we can do. And I go and get this guard's corpse, and I drag it through the curtains, and I slump it on the ground here at the altar, and I say, I think this one might be a little bit fresher. Do you think this would be good for the sacrifice?
Yes! Sacrifice is fine. Just get to work before I spine you.
Say, all right. Oh, was he a spine devil? I didn't even realize.
Spiny.
I say, all right. I know, I'm getting to it. I want to make sure we got I don't want to, disrespect Zariel. You wouldn't want me to rush it and disrespect her with an old, bloated body, would you? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Didn't think so. So just making sure I'm doing my job. So I continue dragging the corpse over, and I say, this one, there's no corpses up here, so I'm going to go do this one first. So I drag the body up here, and let's see. I ask Valrog. I say, hey, these guys seem like they're doing some sort of ritual. Do you know anything about what's going on here, or?
Okay, let me pull it up.
That's what she said.
Hey there, can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
All right. So, looks to me like they're doing kind of a standard guard duty. I don't think there's a ritual going on. I think that they don't want us getting close to that altar for some reason.
I say, okay, so you think that if I go and pretend to do like a fake ritual at one of these altars, he'll think that I'm believing him and doing what he's asking?
If I were you, I would not fake a ritual to a devil. It's just not a great idea since it's in hell and swarming with serial energy. You might actually desecrate it.
I say, yeah, but like, I mean, if I don't intend to desecrate it, is that really desecration? It's like a 3rd level spell. I don't think I could just do it with some, some
Hey man,
whatever.
desecrate it.
Fine. You're the devil lord. I'll trust you.
Sounds awesome to me, man. I'm not telling you not to desecrate it. I'm just saying it.
All right.
I mean, you can pretend, but I would be careful about how far you go with that. Just saying.
Just like in real life, it's like, oh, we're just playing D&D. We're just pretending to worship devils.
Who's pretending? Talk about yourself.
I go up here and I start making noises like with my mouth and like poking the body and stuff and making it sound like I'm tearing it apart. And I go, man, this sure is hard to get through this. Like making grunting noises, and then I just kind of like tone it down slowly. And
they're not paying attention to you, by the way.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm giving him like background noise so that he thinks that I'm doing what he asked, and then he's just gonna like block me out.
Yeah.
And I slow it down and I stop it, and then I want to go and peek behind these curtains back here.
Okay.
Peas and carrots.
Because I need to know whether we should kill these guys quietly or kill them loudly. What did you say, Zach?
Peas and carrots. It's a theater technique when background characters are supposed to be talking. They say peas and carrots a lot because for some reason it's really hard to lip read, and so it looks like they're actually conversing. So you're pretending to do the ritual: peas and carrots, peas and carrots.
Yeah, I'm right now. I'm just trying to, because he was like, "Oh, just use your fingers." I'm like, "All right," and I'm just like trying to dig. It's like eating a steak with your fingers. I'm like, you can technically, but.
So you
right,
peek through the curtain and you see a staircases heading up.
All right, I would like to continue to inspect the rest of the back room real quick, but I don't want him to see me walking straight across the center. So I would like to cautiously walk through here, and I'm doing the Pink Panther where I'm like creeping along the wall carefully and like looking around the corner. I'm not just tromping straight through the center. Not that makes a huge difference.
So as you proceed, you look up to the staircases, and you can see that at the top of the staircases is totally collapsed. So although this is a staircase, and by the way, it's it's a fancy, ornate, wide wooden sort of a staircase. Like it's a place that people would need to go frequently, and totally collapsed. So you cannot go up this staircase.
Just real quick, which end is the base of the stairs, and which one's the top of the stairs?
I don't know. This looks like a door. This looks like a door, but I don't think there should be a door there. So let's say that's the. I don't know. Let's say that's the entrance to the stairs.
Yeah, I think it's the door that opens up into the stairs, and then this disappears off into the rafters or whatever. Okay, just curious in case we do need to end up climbing up it, which way we go. You said the upper part is like completely collapsed.
Yeah, so it's out of service anyway.
Okay.
Make a religion.
This whole place looks mirrored, so. Oh,
make a religion
to see
check.
like what this.
Yeah.
You
might know what these are. You rolled 0?
I rolled a 1 and I have a -1.
Oh my god.
Okay. I just even though you have a -1, you can still roll higher than a 1. Every time I ask you to roll a religion check, you get a 1, and I'm not understanding
Roll a 1,
this.
so
You have no idea what these stairs are.
conveniently, it doesn't even matter what my religion modifier is if I always roll a 1. I can't. So yeah, I remember the stairs and I recall them and I say, wow, this looks important. I'll have to describe that back to the group to see if anyone knows what it is, but I have no idea what it's important. And I continue looking. Ooh, that looks ooky.
So there's a third altar, and it looks like the other ones. Been desecrated. This private chapel holds a desecrated altar with a decidedly fiendish air. Once dedicated to Torm, the altar's features have been defaced with blood, ichor, and torn strips of flesh lashed together with sinew and intestines.
Wish I had consecrate.
You might not need consecrate.
Yeah, but like, I mean, I don't have a brush and a bucket on. Well, I want to like cautiously sneak around. I'm keeping my distance as far as possible from the horribly forsaken altar, but I'm still creeping around the room and trying to get to the south, but around this way.
Just some more dead bodies. We got a guard and a spine devil.
Dead bodies, okay. It looks like the way around the altar behind it's pretty safe, so I'm gonna sneak around this wall, walk down this way. Can you see my thing as I'm moving it, or only when I stop moving it?
No, I can see it the whole time, actually.
Cool. Okay, so you can see like the path that I'm drawing with my thing.
Yep. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so I want to walk around all this way, just make sure there's nothing crazy hidden behind there, and then down to where this other staircase should be, right around the corner. I don't like those lines.
I'm just for a reference. It's just for a reference. Just for a reference. You said you were walking around it anyway, so it doesn't matter if you stayed 20 feet away from it.
There's a reason I'm hugging the wall as tight as possible.
Yeah. Another staircase also collapsed. You want to make another religion check?
Okay.
Since you saw another staircase.
Does the second staircase look different enough for me to make a religion check? Yeah.
No, but you can make it anyway.
Well, good. That was a natural 20, so 19.
Okay, so you know that these would lead to the residences of the church. So, like,
there's another one. Okay, those lead to the residences. Then, if there was only one, I was confused. Right. The second one, click.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you definitely have been in a church at some point in your life, being a cleric. So, you should probably be able to figure that
out. Can you reveal this last little bit that I walked by?
Would ping it?
Just a little section.
Yeah,
I walked through this area, so not that there's anything hiding there, just so I can see a full, clear picture.
Yeah,
I mean, any fog of war you want to reveal. I'm basically doing like when you're playing on StarCraft and you like sweep the whole map to clear the fog of war, just making sure I've been everywhere.
And that's why I'm revealing it that way, because most of the time there's nothing there, but it could very well be that you turn a corner and boom, there's a monster or something. Yeah. So I have to reveal it slowly so that eventually there will be something.
Yeah, if you just say, "Oh, there's nothing here," I'm like, "Okay, cool. Well, I explore the whole thing and then go back to the party." There's no intensity or whatever. So I want to walk straight back across, following the same exact path that I traced before, until I pass the altar. Come back here to my body, and I go back up to the body, and I kind of slowly phase the noises back in, and I say a prayer to Mialicki about blessing the body and something about the honorable fallen and sorry for what I have to do. It's for the greater good and the spirit, blah, blah, blah. And I take my axe, the edge of my axe, and I like cut open his like leg a little bit just to get some blood. And I rub my hands in it and I rub it all over my armor. And I come out and I go, nope, no guts in that one. I'm going to go try to find another one. And I sneak out and I walk around the corner. You said they're not paying attention, so I'm just like casually mumbling like he is. I'm just like, nope, no guts now. Let me go find. And I walk out to the thing and I jog. I down to these guys and I give them the whole recap of what I saw. I say there's 2 staircases in the back that lead up to a residential area. But they've been completely collapsed, so they've been attacked, or it's possible the residents have destroyed the staircases to protect themselves, like in Dawn of the Dead or whatever. Not that would do any good with like devils that can fly, or it's possible the devils destroyed them to keep them trapped upstairs. There might be survivors. Anyway, we've got 4 enemies on this level. Everything else is clear. I have explored every square inch of this place. So we are safe to go and smash these guys up. But we need to be careful. But I don't think they have any... He's already kind of given me some information. Unless you guys have any questions you think you want me to ask. I could probably get a couple more rounds of questions before he starts attacking me. But what do you guys think?
Maybe you could ask about the survivors. Like if there's any left.
Oh yeah, I could tell him that I'll go take care of the survivors, and see if he can give me any information about where those might be. Anything else? Because basically what's gonna happen is I'm gonna get any. This is the questions phase. Everyone get your questions in. I'm gonna go up and talk to him, and then we're basically just gonna start blasting because these are the bad guys. These are who we're here to kill. We're here to save the people that live here. However, also evil they might be. Right now we know that devils are evil, so and do you disagree? Anyone?
No.
That's my assessment, but it could also be different because we are in the middle of hell, so I don't think these guys are going to want to negotiate with us if they know what we're here for. But I also don't think it's a good idea to like explore further with these guys here because they'll hear us fighting later on and they'll come up and fight. That's kind of my main concern, is that they'll complete whatever they're trying to do here. And also this altar seems super important to them and they're guarding it for some reason. So, yeah, I think we should go and kill these guys.
Right. Rhea says,
So,
I agree. No devil should be allowed to live in this church of Torm.
Yeah.
Must be cleansed.
I say, all right, well, I'm going to go see if I can find out where the survivors are and then probably pick a fight. So you guys be ready to pop through the curtain. This seems like a pretty good spot. I kind of do the thing with my hand where I'm like lining up the positions. I say, I think this spot's got a pretty good vantage point of right where they're all standing. So I'll make sure to crowd them all around me and you guys get to blasting. Hopefully you can bait some of them back here into the ambush, but I'll probably be tanking most of the blows. See. That. Oh, that's concentration. Got a lot of concentration spells, don't I? Why are they all concentration? Alright, well, there's no point in casting a concentration spell because I'm going to charge right into them and they're going to beat my shit off, so... beat my shit in, whatever phrase. I walk in and I say... Let's see. I walk in over here because I don't want him to see the guys. And I go, "Ooh, desecrating's tough work. Do you have any people I could kill? I'm kind of looking to sate my bloodlust. Are there any like survivors or anything around here that I can go murder in between the desecration?"
It says, "Survivors, no survivors. Kill them all." Purge
say,
the
yeah.
underground.
Yeah. We need to kill them all. Underground, right? That's where I'm going if I want to kill some stragglers. Go murderlate them.
You stay here. Guard, kill.
I say, oh, okay. I'll watch this thing. You guys go kill them. Just in case you need backup, where's the entrance to the underground?
It says, "You not devil. Devils give orders, you slave."
I say, yes, I am a slave to Zerial, the queen of Avernus. We follow
Make
the
it
same.
Make it a deception
Yeah,
check.
finally.
Could have done that right away, but I didn't. Now you're talking to him again, so now he does it again. And I'm rolling insight. To be fair. You're like, yeah, I worship Zerial. Okay, cool. You can just wander around as much as you want. You gotta beat an 18.
Me? I rolled a 12.
Womp womp. It says, "Stop bullshitting me, mortal. Now you die for your insolence." And roll initiative.
Yay.
And everyone
say-
go ahead and roll initiative. And you guys, like, they don't know that you're here, but you can go ahead and roll initiative, and then you can just choose if you're popping out yet. You're all hidden, basically.
So yeah, I would think they probably wouldn't have any like a surprise round because if I called them in before they got aggressive, then they'd be able to pop out and surprise them. But because they are the ones who were aggressing us, I still say hark, and I say hark. Well, put up your dukes. Hark, 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 hark. I sound like a bird. Hark, 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 hark.
They are hidden. They're unseen attackers, so they definitely will get advantage on ranged.
Yeah, just not a full free surprise round because I'm just
Exactly.
as surprised as the NPCs are. But I cause our allies to not be surprised by shouting the word as soon as the fight starts. But the devils aren't surprised because our allies didn't get a leg up on them. So
Yeah.
hark, roll initiative, and I've got mine.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I'm gonna roll for Rhea. God, she always gets low initiatives. I'm gonna leave Lulu out of the initiative, and unless you want her to, if you think you're gonna call her in, she's staying back with the
I think
other
if we
NPCs.
need to call if we need to call her in, I think we can have her roll initiative and see where she lands, or like put her at 1 or something.
Okay, cool. Okay. Jake, do you want me to add you to initiative, or do you want to roll it in table plop?
Roll in table plop.
Okay.
There's a 50-50 chance I'll get worse than what I already rolled.
Nice. Okay, that's a pretty good start. Okay, initiative begins with Zoe. They cannot see you. You are hiding behind the tattered, shredded curtains.
Hark! You will miss. You challenge me. Hark! 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 Hark!
God, stop being so annoying. What are you doing over there? It's just
El
gibberish.
Harco. Le Hark.
Okay,
Le Hark.
Wait, is that
Sorry.
a crow or is that a parrot? What noise is he making?
All right, I step out and I want to attack or cast hex and move it on to.
Remember to stay as far
Y.
back as you can because your range is super far. You don't need to be within melee range of them or walk in range of them.
Okay, so I want to move hex onto Y and then cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Here, let me fix these letters. So you're attacking C. I just renamed it.
Sure.
This one is A. Okay, cool. Make your attack roll.
Nope.
Okay, your Eldritch Blast soars through the air, and the brigand dodges out of the way.
All right, my second Eldritch Blast beam thing.
All right. 19 slams right into the leather armor it wears on its chest. 14 damage has it reeling over slightly. 14 to Bandit C. But it still looks pretty tough. You want to move?
That's the end of my turn. I already did move. I moved out of the curtain.
Okay, remember you can move up to a total of 30 feet. You could move, attack, and then move back if you wanted.
Yeah, no, I'm happy where I am.
Cool. Oh, I didn't start it. Awesome. And Raxlor, you're next.
Right. I say, okay, this circle around the altar, is that a thing that my character noticed, or is that a metagame thing that's supposed to be for the purpose of the game?
Decorations on the ground. Decoration. Decorative.
Okay, but it is a visible decoration that's a big circle around the center thing.
Yeah, so the center thing is a full on altar. Like it's this giant structure. Okay. Yeah.
This diamond shaped thing is the altar.
Yes, the diamondy thing is the altar, and then it's got all this stuff around it.
Okay. So I say, so it's a fight you're wanting, eh? I say, Zariel won't like this very much. I'll make sure to report your disobedience to her after I destroy you. And I cast. No, I don't need to do that yet. Man, I wish I had like a regular range attack. I have javelins, but I don't think they can hit devils. I'll step back and throw a javelin at the dude. We'll leave the devil for now. I told them to attack the devil. That's okay. I gave them their orders. What they do is out of my power.
This isn't the best, but I just sent a picture to Discord.
Oh, okay.
It's not the best picture, but this is what the altar looks like in St. Peter's Basilica. So you have these 3 hallways that go off in each direction like a cross, and there's like an altar or a chapel at the end of each one. But then in the center area here, you have this big elaborate altar. So there's like this canopy with these posts going up and angels at the top of it. And then underneath is the actual altar where the priest is going to stand when he's doing like his big ceremonies and stuff. So it's like a massive structure within a structure. This altar itself is huge. But in the middle, instead of it being any kind of a Jesus thing, it's a big clenched fist. As it is an altar to Torm, whose symbol is a gauntlet.
So the circle around here is just decoration on the floor. The altar is this diamond-shaped thing, right?
Yep. Yeah, the decoration is it's a raised dais. So it's like, you can walk on it. It's not like any kind of weird terrain, but it just kind of like elevates, and then there's the altar, and it's kind of like you can climb up it and stand on it.
Okay, so this is like a little bit of a raised little step thing.
Yeah, let's call it like one step.
Okay. And then is this center hexagon? Is this like a roof? Is what I'm getting from the picture you sent?
I think we're looking down at the roof, but it's probably held up with columns, and then in the middle on this raised platform is the giant gauntlet.
Okay.
Yeah, the gauntlet is probably like 20 feet. Like the altar itself is huge.
I would like to step back so that I'm 30 feet from the guard C, and I'm hurling a javelin at him.
All right, make your attack roll.
That is 22 to hit.
All right, that hits. Roll damage.
6. Javelin. 6. 1 plus 4. That's 5 piercing damage.
All right, 5 damage. The javelin sticks in its upper thigh, and it says, "Ah!" like Ace Ventura.
All right, and I say, I'll destroy you and your guards, and we'll desecrate these altars ourselves. And I pass my turn.
The brigand responds, "Blagga blooga blagga blooga blooga blagga blooga," which is probably insulting.
I don't mind not taking this back. I just realized kind of how my positioning was. I was like within 30 feet up here. I was just like, I wanted to make it easier to calculate, and so I moved down here. And I was like, wait a second, I could attack and then literally move way out of range. I didn't have to waste my movement moving down. That was an OCD thing. So I could get within and say, okay, it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Yeah, that's fine. You can move back if you want. Yeah.
Okay. Attack. Basically, I just wanted to move over this way, but after I attack. So moving through here, attack, and then continue this way. I didn't really count my movement. I just knew it was within 30. I wasn't planning on moving afterwards, but I was like, wait a second, I could do that. I'm not a range attacker usually. I can actually attack and stay away. So yeah, I do that, and then I move towards the curtain, taunt them, and that's my turn.
Okay. All right. So it is now the brigand's turn, and I'm going to start with the one that you threw the javelin at. Let's see. He's got a 30-foot movement speed, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So yeah, he can't get anywhere close to you. Zoe did attack down there, so I think I'm going to have this guy. Let me see. They don't have... He could throw his dagger at you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. So he's going to go up here. No, actually, Jake. It's going to throw it at Jake. So he's going to run towards you, and he gets to the end of his movement speed, and then he flings a dagger at you. And we've got 20... Wait. Shit. Doesn't hit, does it?
I go, oh no! As Valrog takes control of my arm and swings it up to block and deflects the dagger down on the ground in front of me, and I go, oh yeah!
The dagger, ping, just right. What is your AC again, by the way?
21.
21.
Without Shield of Faith.
Oh, yeah. Putting that in my screen so I remember. Okay, so then this one is going to use its dash to move 60 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. And then this guy is going to move... He's actually going to move over here because... They don't know that you guys are behind the curtain. They just see Zoe there, so he sees Raxlor more as the threat. And now it is Scree's turn.
Boy.
The words that Raxlor gave you earlier echo in your head. Focus the devil. He's the one controlling them. Kill him and dispatch him quickly, and then deal with the lackeys.
No, they don't. That's not what happens. You don't remember.
Make an intelligence check.
I'm just kidding. Although, really, you know, intelligence checks should be used a lot more like that.
Yeah,
Not
roll
just
to
like
see
history and stuff.
If the character's not, if the player doesn't remember something, the DM, instead of just saying, "Oh, you remember this," you say, "Make an intelligence check," and then you remind them of what they, as a player, forgot.
Yeah, if any of you guys had any points in intelligence, I would do that. But you don't,
We
so
would
be
just remember
cruel.
nothing. Anytime
Yeah,
we say
exactly.
we remember something, you should make us roll an intelligence check to see if we actually do. Then we'd all be wizards and artificers.
I've already got a cleric who consistently fails religion checks.
There is no rule in the books that say a cleric has to be proficient in religion, okay?
How do you graduate from cleric school with such a terrible skill in religion?
I didn't go to cleric school. I just went into the woods and started like worshiping animals and stuff. They don't do school in my neck of the woods, literally.
Oh, Alabama, okay. Okay, sorry, it's your turn, Scree.
Want to get through the curtain, and I'm gonna shoot that devil. I'm gonna shoot him dead, or at least try.
Oh yeah, he's not going to be in range of your planar warrior though.
Ah, that's right.
You could would this planar warrior work on every attack for a turn, or is it just the next attack? Because you could like planar warrior the close guy for the bonus, and then just use your regular shot on the devil. That way because you want to do the maximum possible damage in a round. It's just good to focus it where it needs to go. But if it's going to make you do more damage to attack the close guy, that would also be okay, strategy wise.
I moved over here. I think that would be.
If you move carefully over there, then you'll be able to get in range of him, but you'll also have to worry about the guys swarming you. But we're all coming in too, so I mean, you'll be surrounded by allies. That's just a risky move, moving into the center of all the enemies. But if you're willing to risk it, that's high risk, high reward.
No thanks. I think I'll take the safe for now. Okay, I'm gonna skip out on planar warrior, but I'm gonna shoot twice.
Right.
All right, and make your attack roll against this one to be close to you.
You attack the devil.
No, spider devil.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you can. Oh, you just can't use planar warrior, right? You're just using your longbow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Make your attack roll.
You must have rolled really low on initiative.
22 to hit.
She has a 9.
No, I mean
22
the devil.
hits. Oh, yeah. 5.
We're already at 9. The devil hasn't acted yet.
Yeah. Although I might have actually swapped his and the other guys, but no, I don't think so. Oh well, if so, it doesn't matter anyway.
I was gonna say you guys forgot the powerhouse over here when I actually land my hits.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, 22 hits. Willow, roll damage. You're attacking with you're 9 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, you shot an arrow. Did you use a silvered arrow or a regular arrow?
Silvered.
Okay. So make sure you track so it hits it and does damage, does full damage.
No, I'm keeping track of my silvered arrows.
Yeah, track the silver arrows because there's actually a rule about ammunition, and it's after a battle you can spend 10 minutes to recover some of your spent ammunition. So you don't actually get it all back every battle. I think it's half. But either way, at the end of battle starting now, I'm going to ask you how many arrows you shot. And then we'll just go ahead and add that extra step. Because I just now finally thought of it, even though I've read it a bunch of times.
It's half of expended by taking a minute to search the battlefield. So if you only expend 1 arrow, that arrow is gone. If you shoot 2 arrows, you always recover at least 1 arrow.
Yeah,
but it's 1 minute after combat.
Anyway,
cool. So 9 damage.
Yeah.
And against the Spine Devil, right? Yeah. Okay, sorry. And then next attack.
Yeah. $27. Oh my god.
All right, roll damage for that.
Five damage.
5. Okay. All right. The devil is bloodied. Do you conclude your turn? Still there?
Yeah, I said yes.
Oh, sorry. Okay, cool. So your turn is over, and you did some good damage to that Spine Devil, and it is now his turn to repay the favor. Let's see. What is the range on his tail spine? Let's see. His range is 20 feet, and he can fly 40. So he's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And now he's got 5, 10, 15, 20. Shit. Okay, so you're just out of his short range on his tail spine, which means he gets disadvantage against his attack. And he flings his tail spines at you, and he gets some really nice rolls. So he's actually probably going to hit you.
No.
20 to armor class. That hits, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to get 6 piercing damage plus 6 fire damage, so 12 damage total.
Okay, I'm writing that down on my sheet.
And now he makes his second attack with his tail spines with disadvantage. And this time, this tail spine goes flinging by you. So the second one, it misses.
Oh, thank God.
But the first one hit. And with that, his turn is over. And now we are at Rhea's turn. So Rhea is going to run in here, and she's going to attack this brigand guy right here. She's going to slash down her longsword, and she says, "For Elturel." Doesn't she have... What do veterans have? Nothing? No, nothing special. Okay, so that's going to hit. So she hits with her longsword for a total of 9 damage against Brigand B. She brings down her longsword again for a second attack. And that one also hits. And that's going to be 8 damage. And then she attacks with her short sword. And that also hits. Nice. 5 damage. So she dealt a total of 22 damage to the brigand. It does not look bloodied. And Raxlor, it is back to you.
All right. So since I'm going to be in range of this guy anyway, I really want to hit that devil. I get some juicy bonus damage on him. 20. third, but I can't get in range of him, so I'll move up to this dude, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and on his other side, so as close to the devil as I can, and I'll try to bash C in the face with my mace. 18 to hit.
All right, that hits. Roll damage.
13 damage. He's not. Is he a fiend or an undead? I'm guessing not. If he is, he takes bonus damage.
He is not.
Okay.
Do you want to roll a nature check?
No, I just needed to know if he took bonus damage.
Okay. Nope. No bonus damage.
Okay. And that will conclude my turn. I don't want to spend any bonus actions. So that's it. However, while I have the floor, I was doing research earlier on the Hex Eldritch Blast thing. And while the answer that we gave earlier was correct, that you can split up actions and stuff like that, Eldritch Blast specifically says, which I don't think we actually came up with. We did come across up. We did say that conclusion last time, but looking into it further, Hex says on a subsequent turn, and the same turn you kill the enemy is not a subsequent turn. So although the action economy does work that way, you can't move Hex on the same turn that you killed the enemy.
Okay.
So for Hex specifically, it's a no, but for something like a warrior where you get extra attack, or for a ranger or whatever, you can attack, do anything else, and then second attack, as long as it's in the same turn. But Hex is a no, unfortunately, so we need to go back and retcon that and start all over.
Oh my god. Okay, so basically, you cannot Hex twice on the same turn.
Right. Well, you never could. You can't deal Hex damage to more than one creature per turn. Because bonus action to cast it or to move it, and then you attack, and then you can't move it in between, or you can't move it on the same turn. So if you deal it to one creature, that's the only creature taking Hex damage that same turn, until you move it the next turn.
Yep. Yeah.
So only because of the way the spell itself is worded, but the action economy, it is still good that we know how that works for, because a lot of other classes have multiple, have actions with multiple effects. So, I end my turn after doing that.
All right. So, hey, Zoe and Scree, can you tell me what your armor class is so I can write it down?
It's a trap.
Sorry, did you say 16? Scree, is that 16?
Yes.
Okay, thanks. Sorry. Zoe, what's yours?
16.
Okay, cool. I'm just doing that so I have it written down. I'm trying to do less, looking up and stuff. Okay, cool. So Raxler's turn is done, and it is back to the Brigands. And we're going to start with C, which wants revenge on Jake. For cereal! And it slashes at you with its scimitar, and that's going to be 21 to hit.
That is conveniently exactly a hit.
Just barely. Velrog tries his best to block, but the scimitar breaks through and deals a little damage. So that is going to be 4 damage. And
Ooh, just regular damage? What, piercing damage?
Slashing.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing magical or special. Oh. He has a reaction that I haven't been using, so watch for that next time. Okay, he slashes at you again, and the second one misses. All right, next we have Bandit B, which is going to move up here, so it does not give Rhea an opportunity attack because it's still within her range, but now it can attack Scree, and it is going to slash at Scree with its scimitar. And that's going to be 18 to hit, so that hits. And its scimitar is going to deal 6 slashing damage. It swings its scimitar again, and second time misses. So you only took the 6 damage. So now you're at 26. Are you at 26 HP? Did I do that right? 26?
Yes.
Cool.
You did it right.
All right. And then the last bandit, it's going to come over here and gang up on Raxlor.
Wow.
Oh no, my carefully thought out plan where the enemies attack me and not the rest of the party is falling apart.
Yeah, it is actually, because this guy's there and he's like, oh, well, obviously I'll go gang up with my buddy and pick this guy off. So you did a great job with your 21 AC. He slashes at you twice with his scimitar and misses both times. And the brigand's turn is over. And now Screed is your turn.
Oh boy, I'm gonna give this dude a taste of his own medicine. The dude with the person number B. I don't know what to call these dudes.
Make a nature check.
Oh, okay. $18.
This sort of monster is called a brigand. It is a I'm sorry. I'm calling it a brigand, but the monster is Bandit Captain. So that is a non-lawful humanoid race. They are good at deception and athletics, and they normally know multiple languages. But this guy is babbling and seems to not have the ability to speak. They have a couple weapons and they can parry, but other than that they are pretty tough, but they don't have any particular like powerful skills or anything like that. So you could call it a bandit or a brigand or a bandit captain or a dude.
Dude, okay.
Or Felicia.
Dude. Felicia. Okay. I want to use my planar warrior and slice him with my short sword 3 times.
All right, make your first attack roll.
$16 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
Nice. Or wait. Oh wait, hold on. Eight. Nearly forgot about my planar warrior for a second.
Okay, 8 force damage, and then make your second attack.
Okay. $23 to hit.
All right, roll damage.
Nice. $7 damage.
Okay, and then you get your offhand attack, right?
Yeah. $11 to hit.
Oh, that one's gonna miss. So as you stab at him with your short sword, he just barely dodges out of the way. Okay, does that complete your turn? Did you say that you're done?
Yes, I said yes.
Okay. Sorry, sometimes the yes doesn't, it cuts out, so it never comes through.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Yeah, sometimes it's just weird, sensitive about that. It just might miss the first word you say. So if you only say one word, then it misses that one word. Cool. Okay. It is the Spine Devil's turn. And he sees everyone just banging on Raxlor, and he's like, I'm going to get in, you stupid slave. I'll teach you to attack us. So He's going to fly over to Raxlor, and he is going to... and he's going to try to fork you with his tail. So he stabs his tail at you. Fork, fork. And that's going to be 11 to hit. So that misses. And then he's going to try to bite you. Chomp, chomp, chomp with his spiny teeth. That's going to be 12. So that one misses as well. So with his fork and his bite, he is not able to chomp you down. He has the ability Flyby. He does not provoke opportunity attacks when it flies out of an enemy's reach. He is going to fly away from you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to fly right down here. And it is now Rhea's turn. And she's going to keep beating on this guy number B. And her longsword attack is going to be... what's hers? +5. There's going to be a... What do they have? 15. So first longsword misses. She swings it again. That one connects. And it's going to do a total of 5 damage. And then she stabs at it with her short sword. And the short sword misses. She's going to stay right there. And now it is back to Zoe.
Real quick before we wrap up back to the top of initiative, I just wanted to see exactly what happened because I missed it. Where was the devil at the start of his turn before he flew over to me?
The devil was right next to you, and after
he started his turn.
Wait. No, he didn't. Right? He flew up to you. So I got to take back I got to take back like 20 feet. You're right. He used half his movement.
Fly out of range, but
he basically flew up to you with half his movement. So then when he flew away, he could not move his full movement. You're right. He only had 20 feet left. So, yep, thank you.
That's all I was checking.
No, good catch. Thanks. Sorry about that.
Sorry.
All right. So yeah, he's within melee reach. Of course, you wouldn't want to do that because you'd get opportunity attack. But,
of course.
But there he is. Okay, so Zoe, it is your turn.
All right. I can't remember which one had Hex on it already. So I think it was one of the other ones.
It's probably... I don't have it for some reason. It's probably B.
I seem to recall it was C, but I was not paying a whole lot of attention to which letters were called. I just remember C for some reason being the closest one, but
that's
I don't know. I didn't mark it.
Yeah, I actually did not mark it, which I usually have been, so I'll put it on C then.
I was just saying what Jake remembers is exactly what I remember. So in that case, I'm going to attack B with Eldritch Blast, but without, hex damage.
All right, roll damage. Make your attack roll. Let's just go straight to damage. Who needs hex when you have auto hit?
Sure
11 misses. Yep, you can make your second one now. That's going to hit. Damage 13. Nice. Wait, is that without hex? God.
Yeah.
+4.
Without hex.
Oh, you get to add the thing that adds your modifier to your Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Almost max damage on that one. 9.
Yeah. Wow. 13 damage. This guy is bleeding a lot. He's got cuts and force damage bruises and slashes and arrows and whatever, and he's just like he's like blood's dripping out of his mouth. His jaw's probably broken. Okay, is that your turn, Zoe?
That is my turn.
All right, next to Raxlor.
All right, Raxlor looks at the 2 guards surrounding him, and he looks at the Spine Devil. And what did the Spine Devil say? Something about teach me a lesson or something. I repeat whatever little stupid insult he said to me. I flip it around and turn it back to him. As I put my finger up to my lips and make the shush motion and cast Hidden Step as I vanish from sight. and I move 30 feet without provoking opportunity attacks because I'm invisible, and I reappear behind the Spine Devil and say, "Surprise, motherfucker!" and hold up my gleaming warhammer. No, we get one. We get one per game per MPAA rating. We're PG-13 right now. One more and it's an R. My warhammer gleams as I bring it down towards his head. With a 17 to hit.
Nice. That hits. It crushes down on his head. Roll damage.
It will deal the bonus radiant damage because he's a fiend. And that's not going to be a whole lot, but 10 total damage.
10 is enough, and your mace crushes his devilly head, and it splits it open like Gallagher with a watermelon, and its ichor splatters all over the place, and it falls down limp.
I look at the two guys that I just stepped away from, and I do the little my eyes to their eyes thing. So I guess
they bargle at you. They look like they're still ready to fight, but make an intimidation check. See if you're scary enough that they're
6.
They are not scared of you. They think they can still take you.
I've got like ichor on my face, but in the shape of like a Hitler mustache and like a big eyebrows, and so they just look at me like, "What the hell?"
There is a blue alert on behalf of Wise County Sheriff's Office for white male, bald head with a beard, last seen wearing a baseball cap. Zach, are you wearing a camo bandana, green shirt, vest, shorts, and black sunglasses?
Yeah, the funny part is like there's the whole like racism and describing that describes literally every white person within 5 miles of here. Baseball hat, camo bandana, and bald white male. Okay, well at least they're consistent with their bad description.
Blue
I have
alert,
these alerts
that
freaking
means...
turned off. I have like emergency alerts other than weather turned off, and this shit still comes through because my phone doesn't have an option to turn off blue alerts. It just counts as severe alert.
I'm pretty sure blue alert basically means that someone fought with a cop. Like if you attacked a cop, then they put out a blue alert. So it's like, someone fought. Like don't people like punch cops every day? Like, isn't that just kind of?
Yeah.
I mean, cops are going around fighting criminals, so every single time. It's like, imagine if Superman is like,
escaped.
"Hey,
he fought a criminal and then escaped."
Imagine the Yeah. Well, okay. Imagine like Marvel superheroes were always like, phone banking and calling people. You realize we saved the city last week, right? It's like, yeah, I assume that you do. That's what we pay you to do. And Spider-Man's like, okay, but I'm just letting you know that like I got punched by Green Goblin. They're like, yeah, that's kind of what you're supposed to do. You're Spider-Man. You're supposed to be out there getting punched. And Spider-Man's like, okay, I'm going to send a text message to your cell phone, let you know every time I get hit. Ah, damn, Spider-Man, we get it. Okay, so next is going to be, the brigands that you just tried to intimidate. So you try to scare them off, and they're like, no, gurgle, 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 chaka. And this guy's going to run over here. And he's going to make his 2 scimitar slashes. And first one is... What's his attack? +5, so 7. That misses. Swings again. Ah! Critical hit! Critical hit! Critical hit! Critical hit!
Oh. The only way they're going to hit me.
Yeah, actually. Okay, it's not that bad. It's just 2d6. It's just a scimitar. All right, 7 + 3. So 10 slashing damage from his sword. Next guy is going to run over here. Let me update your... How's your hit points doing?
14.
Yeah, you're good. You're at 8. Are you at 18?
I was at 24 and you just dealt 10. You probably
14,
missed an update somewhere.
Yeah, I think so. Sorry. Yeah, I'm trying to... Right now, you guys are still tracking your own hit points. I'm just trying to, mainly do it for the stream, but also I think I should be tracking that, and I should know how much hit points you guys have instead of asking all the time. Okay, so this guy, I'm just gonna roll his 2 swings at once, and he's gonna get miss. Big freaking surprise. So yeah, that's a good strategy, taunting them to attack you because your armor class is 21. These guys only have a +5, so they're just mostly whiffing the air. But then we got this one more. This bee is going to attack Scree.
Oh.
Prepare your feathers.
Oh.
Nope, 2 misses. It slashes at you madly with its scimitar, and you just squawk. Scree. And there's like black feathers floating in the air as the scimitar whiffs by. And now it is Scree's turn.
Oh. All right. You chop off some of my feathers. I'll chop off your. You don't have feathers.
Beard.
Never mind.
He's got a Shane beard.
Ew. Okay.
I mean, if you're having a hard time figuring something out, I don't know. I think I fell asleep for a second there.
It's okay. You guys almost beat these guys.
I know. I'm just
26. That hits. Roll damage.
Eight damage.
8 damage. Is it dead yet? Not quite, but it's hurt so bad. You got another attack?
Yes.
Slash at it.
Ooh, natural 20.
Yeah!
Oh.
Crit damage.
Crit. Crit.
Critical hit. Your crit is way more impressive than these guys' crits. Remember, you get to double planar warrior dice as well. All damage dice are double.
Yeah. $15 damage.
Okay, describe the killing shot because it's going to be epic.
Oh! Alright. Oh, you know how his beard goes all the way down through his chest? Stab him so hard through his beard that it comes out from the other side of his chest. I lift up my sword and kind of like yank it off.
A garble, and he collapses to the ground in more than one piece. Dead. Make an intimidation check. See if that scares off these other guys, because they would have been able to see that. And that didn't look very pleasant.
Intimidating
6.
bird, I gotta say.
That is the least intimidating murder that has ever occurred. You just slice this guy open, but you do it in such a cute way. The other two are just not afraid. All right, well, he is dead, though.
Cutely.
Stabs you to death cutely.
He.
Would you like to move anywhere now? You still have your movement, and this is dead, so you don't have to worry about getting opportunity attacked. So if you'd like, you can move up towards the other brigands, or you could stay.
I think I'll stay. No, wait. I'm gonna move right here so I can have a nice clear view of whenever I can hit the other two bandits.
Cool. All right. Well, now Rhea is going to run up to this bandit here, and I'm just going to roll all 3 of her attacks: long sword, short sword, and that's going to be hit, miss, hit. So then she's going to do 1 long sword and 1 short sword, and that's going to be +6. God, wow, that's some crappy rolls. So 10 total damage to Brigand C. It is bloodied. but still alive. Okay, and Zoe, it's back up to you. 2 brigands still alive.
Which 2? The ones over there? B's dead?
Yep, B is dead, so you just have A and C left.
So I thought. I move a little closer to the action. I move my hex onto. No, I don't even need to move my hex. It's already on C, so I cast Eldritch Blast at C.
All right, make your attack roll.
$16 to hit, 17 damage.
All right, he's still alive. Make that next roll. That's a lot of damage in one hit, by the way, even though he just kind of like glossed past it. 16, and he's dead. So, god damn.
I missed with that one. That one I had 11 to hit.
Oh no, he's not dead. Control Z. Control Z.
All right. And with that, I go back to licking my wounds.
Okay, Raxlor. Can you finish off C?
I can try. What have we
If
got
you
left?
kill-
3 guys, and they're all pretty much bloodied.
Nope, just 2. And A is not damaged at all. But C is almost dead. And if you kill him, then you get another intimidation check, this time with advantage on the last guy. And see if you can get him to just haul ass out of here.
All right, we'll see what I can do. C is getting hit with a 22.
All right, and the damage is?
12.
12?
12. Yeah.
Dead. That was the magic number.
And advantage intimidation check.
Yep.
6.
Really? With advantage?
I rolled a 6 and an 8, and I have a -2. I go to roar, but then I hiccup,
Oh my god.
and it interrupts my roar.
He's the last guy. He should run away, but you're just not being scary at all. And he's insane.
He just thinks he can take us. He's like, yeah, these guys aren't so tough. Is B dead? He's not marked as dead.
B is dead. A is alive. B is dead on
you
my
said
screen.
A hasn't taken any damage.
Yeah. And he's gonna swing at you now. And he misses both times, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, he's not gonna be able to damage you. Scree, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Gonna shoot. Bandit A.
Yeah, he's the last guy.
Okay, so I fire my first arrow with my longbow, and that's a 10 to hit.
Miss. Make your next attack.
Dang. Okay.
I assume you're using regular arrows for these guys because they're just regular dudes. So just keep track of how many silver arrows and also how many regular arrows. I'm not gonna like hold you to it. Just try to keep track of them, and at the end of the battle, then just put half of them back. So okay, sorry. Your next roll.
Okay. $18 to hit.
All right. What's the damage on that?
Okay, rolling.
With don't forget planar warrior damage.
I didn't forget. I got a 16.
All right, 16 total damage.
Yep.
All right, finally this guy's getting hurt.
Dang.
You know what? That's pretty good damage, and he's the last one. So now he's gotten hurt for the first time. I'm going to let you try an intimidation roll, and you get advantage on it.
Nice.
It's not likely this
It's
guy's
not
gonna
like-
fight to the death, but it depends on how scary you guys are being.
Yeah, 15.
15. Oh, yeah, 15 intimidation does it. Okay, so with him getting hit for the first time, and you got him pretty good, and he sees that all of his friends are dead. You guys are, alive. There's 4 of you. So even though he's insane, he has no devils around to kind of command him anymore. So he gets this like scared look in his eyes. You see him drop his dagger and his scimitar, and he just starts running for this curtain. He uses his dash action. And if you guys don't pursue him or do anything, he's going to just run out the front door of the cathedral, and he's just babbling, running off into the distance.
Did he disengage or dash?
Oh, okay, you're right. He can't dash, so he's like, what, like right here? He's just sort of trying to run. Yeah, you can try to kill him as he's running, but it's pretty much you've defeated him. But, let me see, 5, 10, 15...
Well.
Rhea, she'll go up. She'll swing her swords. She hits him once for 6 damage. Zoe, just go ahead and make your 2 attacks. You can just make them both at once.
Oh, did I get an up? Oh, no, sorry, he disengaged. I thought, never mind. I zoned out for a second. I was like, wait, I forgot you.
Well, technically, it wasn't even his turn
said
when he ran, but
yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he's gonna die anyway. We're not letting him go.
yeah, I'm just letting you guys play it out in case you.
I guess we could technically like follow him all the way out and miss like 1-1-1-1-1 and like end up chasing him into the middle of the streets.
If you want to avoid that, we can just say that you guys chase him and surround him as he's trying to run out, and you just keep attacking him until he collapses at the door. He will not be going to get any kind of reinforcements or anything, so if that's you guys' plan, he's not even going to fight back. He has no weapons, so I can just put him dead at the door to the cathedral if you want me to.
I want to say we can kill him before he gets all the way up there. We'll keep going.
Okay.
Is Zach awake?
Zach, are you there?
I would think he might have fallen asleep.
Gonna wake him up.
Oh, jeez.
No,
We could.
rip.
Just, like,
He'll pop.
scream him.
Okay, so Zoe runs up and fires off his 2 Eldritch Blasts as the guy is trying to run away, and he deals big old chunk of damage. Raxlor, how do you want to finish him off?
I charge up and leap onto Rhea's shoulders and kick off of her shoulders and come crashing
Basketball.
down on him. Yeah,
Like basketball style?
Dunk him right in the
Yeah.
skull. And I say, you should have listened to me! And smash the skull.
He says, "Garbly, garbly," as his tongue splats against the wall 5 feet away.
See, they don't have like insane asylums in Avernus. Like he's just gonna go end up running out and getting killed by a devil or falling off a cliff or something, or hurting innocent people. So there really is no like safe place for him to go here and get treated or get cured. So the best course of action at this point is just kill him. I mean, it's not like he's a devil that's gonna go out and start killing people, but the rest of his life would not be good either way. So
yeah, and this is not the kind of guy that's like was just enslaved here freshly. Like he's been in hell serving as a slave for a while. He probably was a bad guy before he came to hell, however he got here. So
yeah.
Don't have to worry about that morally. In fact, as you do the last righteous execution, Maliki speaks to you a moment, and you get the feeling that she has blessed your executions, and also she whispers to you that you can ask Torm or she says seek assistance from Torm to heal your wounds, or something poetic.
I say, ooh. I guess I can't really reply to her, but
Nope.
she's telling me that Torm will bless me through her, and this is an altar to Torm, right?
Correct.
After everything's dispatched, I say, all right, well, those guys were all destroyed, and this floor is clear. There's a bunch of dead bodies of devils and other creatures, and I won't go into too much detail since Zach's asleep, so he won't get the benefit of this, and he's probably not going to rewatch the end of this. He might actually rewatch the end of this. And I say, our next steps, I would like to cleanse the altar in the back, if possible, but our next logical step looks like to either climb our way through the broken stairs in the back or up the big stairs in the front. But for now, we must tend to our wound, and I've given a vision. I've been given a vision that this altar in the center is a blessed area that will cleanse our wounds. So I will enter first and sacrifice myself at the risk of it being bad. But if it's good, then everyone else come in and follow me. And I go stand in it, and I see if I feel any different, and then I look for the lever that you said there is somewhere.
You okay, so you stand next to the altar, and there is a lever there, so you can totally pull the lever. You do feel kind of like a holy, blessed aura as you stand near the altar, and you feel compelled to reach out to a higher power. You just have this urge, like, that you need to pray.
I take the urge and I pray to Torm, and I give him I'm not his follower, but I praise his clergy and say that I respect him and that I'm contacting him on behalf of Mieliki to help him reclaim this temple in the name of Torm.
Okay, make a religion check.
Oh, jeez.
Oh. Charisma religion check.
That's not better. It's actually worse.
Sorry.
I rolled an 18
with advantage.
So 16.
With
16.
Great.
I mean, I'll roll until I get a 20. No, 16.
Okay. 16. So you place your hand on the altar and you utter a prayer to Torm as you described. You feel that your prayer was accepted, and you regain all of your hit points. All.
Just
you were
me?
at You were at 14, so now you have gained 20 hit points, and you're now full at 34 hit points again.
Nice.
Yes, very nice.
Do I sense that might be something that anyone who is being inclined to pray to Torm could do, or is that just a me thing because I'm a cleric?
No, you do feel like Torm is open to prayers from any non-evil creatures.
All right, I tell the whole party, and were there any damaged allies that we had over there? I'd like to go. I tell the party that they can go do. We're probably going to wrap up here because if we're moving forward any further, Zach needs to be alert. But I tell the party just so we can move tokens where they need to be. I tell the party, I walk past and I say, hey guys, Torm has blessed us with his presence here. I think before we continue on, we should each say words of appreciation to Torm as we work through reclaiming his temple. So do your best to dig deep and give your thanks to him for providing us a sanctuary from this dark place. And I'll go gather the rest of our troops. I think this is a safe place to gather and rest for just a few minutes before we continue onward. And I go and I tell the party, I basically recap that in layman's terms. I say, this place has been cleansed. Torm has blessed us with a refuge in the middle of this place. We should all be appreciative and show thanks. Come and sit in the altar and pray with us. And I gather the whole party to come and sit in the altar. And then in the back of my mind, I go, I'm going to pull a lever.
Okay, Rhea is gonna. She, without hesitation, walks up and stands near the altar, and she says a prayer to Torm. And she touches the altar, and she bows her head and stabs her sword into the ground. And you can see that after a few moments, she gets kind of like a frustrated look on her face. And then, wait, I'm gonna give her advantage. And then she just kind of like steps back, and she doesn't appear to look any healthier, and she has kind of like an upset look on her face, like her prayer was maybe not totally accepted. That's not a good feeling. Scree, would you like to take a chance, see if God likes you?
Yeah, sure. Sure, let's see if God likes me a little. Even though this isn't my God, I'll still, because why not? Why not?
Now, this is a charisma religion check. So it's going to be a charisma roll, and then if you're proficient in religion. I don't think you're proficient in religion, so basically it's just a charisma check instead of a intelligence check.
I got an 8. I don't think God likes me that much.
Roll again. You can get advantage.
Welcome to my world.
You listened to my prayers because I prayed out loud and in a loud, confident voice. So you got some tips.
Yeah. Okay. Did you say 15? Willow, did you say 15?
Yes, 15.
That's the DC. So you're at full HP. Boom. Full health.
Yeah.
You feel like you feel like probably that's
game.
Yeah, like a video game. Okay, Zach. So you guys wrapped up the battle. You killed the last guy, and Jake figured out that if you touch the altar and say a prayer to Torm, that he will. You make a religion check, and you get a chance to refill all of your HP.
Okay, I want to step forward and do that.
Okay, it's actually a charisma check. Normally, it would be intelligence for religion, but this is actually charisma. So that's actually really good for you. And you can do it with advantage.
I'm looking here. $10.
You can roll it again. You have advantage on it. Oh, you did it with it. Oh my god. A 2 and a 6. Wow. Okay. Well, God don't love you. This God.
No.
And, fuck Torm.
Poor him.
So. Yeah, fuck that guy. Okay, so no HPs for you. Yeah, you guys get the sense that this is kind of like a one-time thing. Well, we really needed the heals, but I mean, you guys are full, so that means that he could take up the cure wounds from your cleric friend.
Yeah, I'd have the cleric do that.
Okay. So, with that, do you guys want to go ahead and stop here? And then when we start back up next session, then you can explore the desecrated altar and the stairways and everything else.
Yes,
good.
Please.
I would like to do one more quick thing as we wrap up. Whether we can resolve this quickly or decide to hold it till next time. As I gather all of the allies in the altar, I gingerly remove the dead dwarf from the shoulders of the other cleric and lay it down on the altar and pray deeply and solemnly to Torm to spare this person's life, whose body has been preserved by the might of Mialiki, and see if I can what do you call it? Squeeze out some of that divine magic to resurrect the dwarf. Not figuring it's gonna actually work, but maybe save me a diamond.
I bet that this dwarf passes his charisma check that I didn't.
Does the dwarf have to make the charisma check? His soul, he's dead, and his soul is just like floating there, and his soul has to make the charisma check in order to revive himself.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think that's a great idea. That I have 2 weeks to think about it, and then we'll resolve it. I'll decide if I want him to. We want to figure out a way to do that. Okay, so I'm gonna say just one final thing that happens. So you put him on the altar, and you're all praying, and you're doing that stuff like trying to bring him back. But you hear a voice call out from over in this direction to the south, and they're kind of saying, Hey, cleric! Hey, come here! I'm not really dead. Come here. And then that's where we end it.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't decide to desecrate that corpse.
Hey,
I
guys.
go and I just take my fingernails. I'm like, all right, and I pull up his shirt. Oh, fuck, what was that?
That's weird. There's no wounds on his body, and he's still breathing. Oh well, stab. Ow!
My god.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop out. I had an absolute blast. Thank you very much. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right,
All right,
thanks
thanks
for
a lot.
getting us to
Good
play
night.
anyway. I'm glad we got to do it.
Yes, thank you. That was a really fun game.
All right.
Good night. Cool. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. So thanks everyone for watching, and